instrument of this little demonstration. This is called a hurdy-gurdy. Or as we're in Scotland, hurdy-gurdy. In France, this is called a vielle à roue. A vielle à roue. In Germany, it's called a Drehleier. In Italy, gironda or gironda. In Spain, zanfonia, viola da rota. It's also known as a doula magique, a vivlira, and I have a list of other names you can have a look at in a moment if you wish. So why should it have all these names? Well, it's because this instrument has been around without a break for 1,000 years. We think it was first invented in what was to become a monastery in northern Germany. And here they invented a big instrument called an organistrum. This involved two players. One turned the handle, and this turns a wooden wheel which bows the strings all the time. The other player moves sliders. These just work by gravity, and they're like movable frets. They touch the strings, changing the length and therefore the sound. So in a monastery it might have sounded something like this. This is my religious face. Gloria in excelsis Deo, etc. The other monasteries thought this was great and it spread rapidly across the whole of Europe. But it was soon realised it's cheaper to have one musician than two. So they shrank it to a one-person instrument, and they called this a symphony, after the Greek meaning many sounds. And in a symphony they found you could add strings to the wheel. But it's even cheaper to have one musician than three. And the evidence for this comes from a painting by a mad Dutchman called Hieronymus Bosch, who around 1480 painted the Gardens of Earthly Delight, where he showed heaven, he showed earth, and he showed hell. And if you look in hell, you can see one of these like that. I have a detail of the painting on my table you can have a look at in a moment. For the first time, it showed this device. This controls a string which goes across a piece of wood shaped like my hand, loose at the front and hinged at the back. When I adjust it properly, I can force it by jerking the wheel as I go round to jump up and down on the front of the instrument and create a buzzing sound. So in one instrument we have the melody, the harmony and the rhythm. And it also makes people smile, which is a good start when you want money from them. Fair enough. Now, before I play my last piece, I want to thank you all for listening and to say that you lot have been extremely lucky, because this is it. I'm going home after this, and I am back tomorrow if you're around, similar times. There's also something called a CD available on the table, and there's some examples you can have a look at. And I'm available for weddings, parties, birthdays. Okay, fair enough. And I'm on things like Facebook and YouTube, whatever they are. So my name is Mr. Tribble, and I thank you all for listening. Thank you.